Yeah, you're welcome to Nabila Agribusiness Enterprise. We are going to discuss a issue about the water in livestock. This video is top livestock feeding and water system that will transform your farm. So, if you look here, you will see that we set up a huge polytanks there. Yes, is to assist the water system in the farm. Yeah, so if you are a livestock farmer or you want to go into livestock farm business, then I want to remind you about how the water system also is affecting a lot of farms. For example, if I will tell you a Nabila Agribusiness Enterprise, in fact, we are really reach a time where the water become a huge problem. One, in our farm here, downside, we have a river, which is very closer to us. So in that case, even the water we did not have, when we have water problem, based on the river down there, we do get water from there. But to dig well, you know that to dig a well is very expensive. So in a time we could not dig a well here, so we put up a system where we used to provide ourselves water. And it will get a time where the water become a lot of headache. So what I'm saying is that at this point in time, we're able to estimate a time period, the water that can able to take us through that time period. I'm talking about a dry season. You know, a dry season, a livestock do drink a lot of water, especially ruminants. You see sheep like that, they are drinking a lot of water because when they drink, when they go, within a minute they come back, they drink. So how I set up this place is that you see the water system is outside where they are sleeping. This is where I put it. So I connected one tank into inside and one tank is outside. So when we are cleaning inside, we close, then we open where the one outside. When they eat around, you can return back and drink water at any time without go in. Because sometimes we do spray inside, we do some things that we would like it to be very okay before we let them go in. So I set it like this. One is for outside using and one is inside. So the inside one, we put a pipe, we put it inside, and the outside one, we just put things there, we open it anytime they have water to drink. So consideration, if you're a livestock farmer, my advice is that this water system, you are going to face it as far as your farm is keep on expanding. In fact, if you look some of our former videos, you will see that we before we having a one single tank, which is the iron one. Then later is not okay. We add another iron tank, making it two. Then later is not okay. We now found a huge polytanks to support those two tanks, which can take us a time period. So we know that when the draft come from this time to this time, when we fill all this, is going to take us through to this point, then we do. I think that is the solution you can put on. And secondly, the farm we use the water. So in a case, if water will be provided as a clean water, then everybody in the farm can also use it. Yeah, so my thought today is that if you want to go to livestock farming, as I said every time, don't just start everything once. It's very cost in the business, because if you can see these two poly tanks, very huge ones, are very expensive. So we did not just wake up one day, we just buy all the poly tanks, we just do all the kind of beautiful thing. No. If you look my former video, you see that we're using just small things to provide water for them. As time goes on, you are keep on expanding, you are keep on upgrading. That is what I always said. You can start a farm with only one sheep, or only one goat, or only one cow. But knowing very well your destination is very great. You can see we have a huge livestock, but we started as everybody started. So don't just see it like this and think that everything was just beautiful. Beautiful things come later on. We started just gradually. Yeah, so please subscribe to our channel for more agribusiness information, for more courage, how we can assist ourselves, how we can learn to do a proper job. Because livestock business, there is a lot of money inside. There is a lot of security inside. When you put your money in this business, your money is secure. But before you got to that point, there is a lot of things you need to know. As I'm telling you, the water system in the business is very huge. So when you are setting up your farm, I will still do another video to explain you. Because you may have a place which is good for livestock, but you may have a water problem. With smaller, you will solve the water problem. Yes, you will solve it. So don't let something discourage you about business. Business is always a plan. Have a good plan for the business. You are going to make it. It's just like when you come to Europe, you see that people are living in the hilltop. You ask yourself, how did they get water and drinking? Yes, they find solution. So you too, when you start your livestock, just start it smaller. Just know your problems. Just face it step by step. As time goes on, you'll be solving it, and your livestock will be expanding. You see how the thing works. So to reach a time, you have a huge livestock. You have all the equipment, would gradually organize. You are not going to put pressure on yourself to make it very headache for yourself. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you.